I was about to shower, but I was sitting on the toilet and was thinking about some things, and I wanted to share. So, here we go. Um, it's very enjoyable for me to watch some of my videos. Um, Sometimes when I'm not looking at it through the lens of a critic, it's very enjoyable um, to see myself be able to speak without really worrying how I'm portrayed by other people. And when I'm watching myself through, like, when I actually go back and like watch myself be, it's it's nice. Like I said, when I was watching the video, I'm like, oh, someone in the audience could interpret this as like a means of human trafficking or building a birdhouse or something along those lines. But in the moment, I'm not thinking about that. You know, I'm thinking about the words. I'm thinking about the things that I'm talking about. But I love that I love the vivacity of it. I love the vivaciousness. The I was thinking about like a song came to mind. I by Kendrick Lamar, where it's like I love myself. I love myself, and then it goes I love myself, and I think that's cool. Like the idea of the self. Like what is the self? Because we talk about like the brain and all of that, but like what is the self? All of you, the thing that feels, the thing that lives and is vivacious. Um, I was thinking about that, and then I started playing around with words. I thought that it would be cool. I was thinking about the self, and I was thinking about the idea of the self and how people within the organization label some as socks or as holes and all of that. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about the self, like I was breaking down the concept of the self, and I've been playing around with rhyming words a lot lately, um, just kind of like how, um, like if you were to add, okay, I'm gonna say something and it's not gonna make any sense, but I'm gonna explain it afterwards, okay? If you have the self and you add a gate, you get a shelf. Does that make sense? Because we mentioned H, right? And H being like a sort of gate. So if you add a gate to the self, you get a shelf. And a shelf is something that you store things in. A hole, a sock, a shelf, like an empty space. I was thinking about that, and I thought that was a cool mechanism to say like if you had a gate, and that like triggers the idea of an H, because an H, capital H, is a gate in essence, and then I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about soup. Oh, I was thinking about stupid, because I said stupid, and I don't know if like anybody within the audience would have interpreted that some way. Um, so I was thinking about stupid, and I started breaking down that word, and then I started thinking of how like it says stew in there. It was like, huh, stew. And then a while back, like a month ago, we were talking about soup. Um, so if I'm in the soup right now, if anybody is in the soup, and you add a T, which is like a standing firm, you get a stoop. And a stoop is like a pyre. Listen, okay, like I don't know what I'm trying to say is. Am I making sense? There's math in letters. And there's primality in my explanations of incoherent things, in my opinion. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go shower.